Alright, time for the DraftPhysics.com video presentation here on the Googleplex. Understand that Google is a marketing company. It's trying to common denominator all of mankind, trying to Borg us with their values, and what you are supposed to be watching is something that everybody can enjoy watching, and nothing challenging, nothing contentious, nothing that could produce any animosity between people is allowed. That will be annihilated and exterminated from our world by the Google monster. It's his ambition. All it cares about is we all love to watch commercials. That's what we're supposed to be watching all the time. It wants to make the internet like radio, where it's just infomercials provided to you by rich shysters trying to steal your money. So yes, just listen to our infomercials. Anyway, so in protest, I have placed my videos off of the Googleplex. Can't get out of the fact that the search engine is controlled also by Google, and so you're stuck with their algorithm and their decision about who and what is relevant in the world. So, it's quite obscure there on the website also. I haven't gotten a single comment. I did add a little comment link now, so you can pop the commenting box open. You see, you can clear that and type some shit and then comment. And yes, I will be reviewing the comments before publication, just letting you know, so you can just add the box. It'll pop over there. And it'll have comments in it if there's anybody who's capable of commenting eventually in some sort of civil, decent manner. Anyway, so the videos, the one I just did, I'll do that first, is just a simple description of, a couple of the stuff that everybody should be able to admit. Piro and the Farleys and the whatever Gelfelds or whatever that's the same as Farley, I guess, and the Garveys and this whatever. All of the assholes. The what's the other jerk? Brozos, Bruffies, the Richie Riches or whatever the other guy's name is. All the kooks, all the crazies, all the fanatic loonies. Even they should admit, hey, it's not right that science is full of crap. That some of its foundational arguments are arguments from bullshit. I mean, just absolute bullshit. Okay, the Young contribution to the double slit idea is terrible. The analysis is all wrong. It doesn't prove waves for sure. They shouldn't say it does. Because obviously their math doesn't even match the Young model. The model and the math have no connection to each other, actually. That should be a giveaway. So I'll go through that and then the kinetic energy BS. So just simple arguments that everybody should agree bullshit is not a good thing to have in science, and so let's find it and get rid of the bullshit parts and then say, okay, now do you have any evidence? If we take the bullshit out, do you really have the evidence to make your argument? All right. Then I did a Walter Lewin on quantum mechanics. So that has basically is more stuff about atoms and energy levels, and sort of a little bit of an extension on the argument about how this is what the universe is doing. The matter in the universe is just moving from one place to another. And the fact is, when it does that, just like my hand, it changes the forces that are going to hit you. There's a different amount of force hitting you when my hand is here than when my hand is here. And that's what the universe is doing. And that's how it's creating frequencies, is because things are moving and then they move back. And when they do that, they create less energy in the universe, and then more energy, and then less energy, and then more energy, and less energy. And that's really what's creating the nuance, the little bit of complication in the fields of energy, in the fields hitting us. The little bit of nuance that's in them is being created just because the matter is moving And it's moving because the force is pushing it. Yeah, surprise, surprise. So anyway, good video, I think. I did a Miles Mathis video, which is more just about politics and just how bad it all is, and how everybody's just turned into a conspiracy nut, and they'll believe anything as long as the right person tells them so. If they have one value in common, that's all they need, and then they'll be a complete devoted ally, even though everything else they're about is completely corrosive to anything they'd want to have happen to them. There's just it's like being a vegetarian, and it's because Adolf Hitler's a vegetarian, you think Adolf Hitler's great, even though you're a Jew. It's that kind of stupid. All right, and the other one was, I don't remember it, so it's versus crap physics. So yeah, that was this Campbell guy who was talking about the virtual reality kind of notion that somehow we are in a matrix of some kind, which is just such a pile of shit. That our brain is controlling the material things in the universe, and that it's, the other, clearly it's the other way around. The material universe is controlling our brains. But whatever. And then the other one was some photonic questions. The previous video probably covered that one, so I probably don't have to do it over again. But that was based on one comment I did get by email. All right, and so all of it's good stuff. All of it just goes through some of the basic physics and some of how there's conflicts and contradictions in what has been stated by physics. Their story isn't a well-told story. It has lots of loose ends, lots of pieces that don't make any sense. Third arms, people with 6 eyes, all kinds of monsters are in their model that just don't make any sense. So anyway, and don't have any evidence supporting them, are really just storytelling. It's just a kind of a religion that has little heroes and their little fake story, blah, 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 and you really shouldn't be gullible enough to fall for this crap, is the point. But apparently you are, and you can't make a better world because you can't even know you need to be in a better world. You're such garbage eaters. You're so devoted to your bullshit and so lost in it. You can't tell right side up from upside down. Anyway, so that's probably enough of a video statement. So, Google's evil. It's terrible that we have to endure such suppression and this tyranny. You have to be subject to this extortion by not only these companies, but by these trolls who threaten our security and threaten our safety and threaten everything they can because they don't think we should be able to make an argument countering their bullshit. They're fascist, fanatic loonies, and they should be in a bin somewhere, to keep them from being dangerous. Anyway, but that's all we can say, is that's not going to happen until more people recognize that we're not doing civilization right. We got to do it a goddamn bit better than this. Just a fact. So, we'll call that a video then. So, till the next time and such. Website links below, blah blah blah. That's all I can do. You don't want to watch the videos? It's okay, don't watch it. I'm not the fascist. Anyway, till the next time and such and so forth and whatnot. Although I am sort of a fascist in the sense that I do believe right should win in the end. Okay, the right answer, smart, intelligent, these are all good things, and they should win. And right now, you're all kind of running in the other direction. The idiocracy is winning, and that's not good. You're dark aging us for no good reason. See, even that was a lie, right? The Dark Ages and the Renaissance is like Greenland and Iceland, you know, when Greenland's really Iceland and Iceland's really Greenland. You know, so all these lies that are out there, you know. But yeah, the Renaissance was really the Dark Ages, and the Dark Ages were really the Renaissance. Yeah, it's just such a pile of shit. Everything's such a pile of shit. The tea in the harbor was cheaper tea. You know, fuck. It's all just lies everywhere. Ugh, a culture of lies. You shouldn't be proud of that. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do this little part. Okay, so this has been a draftphysics.com, not a Google presentation. In any way connected to the evil empire, okay? Evil, nasty little creeps that are the Googleites. Oof. Shun them where possible. Evil. Dripping with commercial, you know, that's all they think about is, can I sell something to him? Can I sell something to him?